Hello and welcome to Rise and Shine with me, your meditation guide and host, Robert. I'm glad that you could join me as we cover a very interesting topic of perseverance. It should be needless to say, but I'll still say it. Perseverance is a quality that we have been gifted with, and it's one that we can strengthen. And much like many of the good qualities that we have as people, we will always be afforded the opportunities to strengthen that through life. Having said that, I know that you are keenly aware of the fact that there have been many moments in your life where you have had to persevere, where you have been challenged by life and had to overcome it. And whether it meant standing up to the opposition in some way, in a particular way, you had to do that, and you persevered. Now, this didn't mean that you had to be stubborn. Maybe stubborn in a way, but not necessarily stubborn. You see, perseverance may begin with emotion, but the only way to really carry it out is when we're no longer driven by our emotions, but by a bigger principle. And the principle usually we find has a lot to do with something outside of ourselves, our immediate self. We know that we're setting a tone for others to follow, an example. And so we're not driven by our own selfish notions, but rather we're considering how it will affect others, not just immediately, but even in the future. This could be our family members, our partners, those with whom we commune with, those who we share a cause with. And it's so very important that we do persevere. But it's important to realize that we have to have that motivation outside of ourselves. And the wonderful thing is that we've all done it in some format. So I'm very confident that as we grow spiritually, grow in our spirit, we will find more reasons to have to persevere. Right now, this very moment, there are many challenges in your life. That's life. When you have found the proper answer, when you know what's the best thing to do, ethically, morally, you have to do that. And oftentimes we become too lax, too easy on ourselves. We always find the excuse. Sometimes the excuse has nothing to do with what we really have to be doing. Well, sometimes we have to persevere against that. See, because at the end of the day, we are our own obstacles. It is the limitations of our minds that we really have to overcome. And so we have to be adjustable. We have to be able to adapt. And as we advance, the circumstances may change. But we may not be out of the woods just yet. And so we have to be keen. And for us to be able to do this, it's very important for us to take the time, as we will now, to center, to tap into our higher source, to feed our spirit. And so now I invite you to sit down somewhere comfortable, whether it be on the floor if you like, and, crossing your legs, or in a chair, and just sitting with your back straight. And we will begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. One more time. In breath and out. Now you may have your eyes closed if you like, or you can keep them partially open and maybe looking at the ground. And with those 3 breaths, we will just begin to examine the in and out breath. Just feel where your body expands, when it contracts, and feel the body. Just note it, not mentally, but as a sensation. Feel it. Every breath is drawing on that power that sustains us. Every breath honors your spirit. In fact, the word spirit actually means breath. And as you breathe in, I want you to focus at the center of your chest. Right at the sternum, right above where the rib cage begins to part. You'll feel like an anchor there, a presence. If you've ever had someone speak in your direction and you weren't sure it's you, sometimes you would just point at yourself. Oh, me? You might put your hand right there in your chest. So why is it that we do that? Why is it that we point at our chest when we say, me? Or you may have seen times where you were encouraging someone and you may have put your finger on their chest saying, you. Well, this is where our soul, our spirit dwells. A force that is close to our hearts. and you just feel it. And you begin to see it as a sphere, as a ball of light. Now take this light and allow it to fill your body. You feel it expand. Rays going here and there. It's pleasant. It's radiant. You could feel it just creep, just extend in your body. It travels up your neck, to your jaw, cheeks, eyes, and head, all the way to the tip of your crown. Let's feel it and extend down your arms, to your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands and fingers. You feel it go down your torso from your heart into your stomach, your belly, your hips, and down your legs to both your thighs, to your knees, down through your shins and calf muscles to your ankles, and finally the heels of your feet, the ball of your foot, and finally your toes. As that light extends, it just makes you warmer and warmer, more relaxed, deeply in love with life. And know that this light that radiates, that you feel, is bliss, joy, light, and life. It's okay if it makes you feel elated, as if you just want to let out a soft moan of appreciation. We just focus on the breath. It's always good to do this in a quiet place, but you can do this anywhere. You can do this even while the TV is on, or the radio. Just focus on the breath. Don't worry about your thoughts. They will come and go. Now we begin our affirmations in this sublime state. Just follow along with me. I am guided, guarded, and protected. I am guided, guarded, and protected. I am guided, guarded, and protected. I am able to withstand all temptation. I am able to withstand all temptation. I am able to withstand all temptation. I am enduring and prospering. I am enduring and prospering. I am enduring and prospering. I am perseverance. I am perseverance. I am perseverance. I am adapting and finding all solutions easily. I am adapting and finding all solutions easily. I am adapting and finding all solutions easily. And we close with this affirmation as we began. I am guided, guarded, and protected. I am guided, guarded, and protected. I am guided, guarded, and protected. Now you could just open your eyes, let the feeling come back, Take a few deep breaths and take this with you. Know that you've done the work and you're on your way. Thank you.